The Flintstones. The Stone Age family. So I'm waiting for. Oh, there you go. So here is the update. And oh wait, oh yeah, you. Hello everyone. Ah, the lighting is not really great in here, but I didn't want to have unwanted company because I'm still in the old neighborhood, and the neighbors they they do like to make themselves known. Um, and I really don't want to do a neighborhood hey to everybody. But hi, Bird. Hey, Mel. I love you, Mel. So there are a lot of changes going on, and as you can see, I'm in a place with some wiring, and maybe you can tell now. Um, I am in a bus. I'm in a bus. Not just any bus. I'm in my bus. So, let me get back in some good light. I'm gonna go ahead and try to sit on the bed. Uh, the shower is still in the middle of the floor, so I gotta like cross over it. There we go. So, you guys, well, the last few months have been really, really hard for me. Um, it's simply because I I'm not used to, I guess, long story short, paying rent. One of my neighbors was like, "You're not used to, like having to work all day and all your life just to pay rent so you could have a place to stay and not really do anything." Hey, T951. And I was like, "Well, honestly, no, I'm not used to just being a workhorse." And for the last definitely couple of years, I've been feeling like I've been living in modern day slavery. No, no joke. Cause like I don't think that our lives are meant just to wake up, go work a job that you may or may not be happy with, to have just enough money to pay your bills and get drunk. To me, that's not happiness. I mean, what about having hobbies and having things that fulfill you and being able to commit time to doing those things? And quite frankly, it's been really hard for me to do that, and I just became very, very resentful of it. So um, I bought a bus, and last month was my last month of paying rent, uh, for a while at least. I am going to convert my bus into a tiny house. And what you see now is the bus after we've gutted it, and then now we're putting my stuff in it. I was trying to stay here a little bit longer, but my bank account disagreed with me. So I was like, uh-uh, time to go, get up and move. So you might be asking, where am I going? Keisha. Yeah, I actually did it. Like people thought I was like I was joking when I was like, I can't keep on doing this. I can't keep on doing this. I have other options, and you know what? I It's up to me to like grab the bull by its horns if I'm gonna get out of this rat race, this cycle. I was just at the point where it was just like, for my own health, for my mental health, and just for me not to have to like really start doing some I don't want to say questionable things, but like working jobs that I don't like, putting up with crap that I can't. And well, anyways, I bought a bus. I got a lot. I got a survey of my lot. Y'all, four of my neighbors, four of them are encroaching on the boundaries of my lot. So the first thing I had to do was get a survey. And now I'm contacting all of my neighbors because I need my space back for my lot because tomorrow this bus is moving to my lot. But not only that, even better, the location is awesome. It's closer to the garden than this place is. And on top of that, it's my lot. It's a lot. So when I say a lot, not like it's a whole big old lot. It's not a big old lot. But it's big enough for me to park my bus, have someone else on the lot with me, and still have my uncle's container and grow food, fruit, vegetables, and have some big poultry. I'm sorry, I said big poultry. I want to have me some Jersey Giants and some turkeys, and Adam, my boyfriend. That's so funny. Uh, he wants to have, I think he said a emu. Was it an emu? Because I said no to an ostrich. But there's something that's supposed to be smaller than an emu. But he wants one of those. And I said as long as he paid for it, he could have it. Um, so no, it's not crazy. It's only logical. I feel like this is the natural progression in everything that I've been doing, like up until this point. And oh yeah, I know, right? And then I was like, are we gonna be riding it? I was like, oh, we gotta be riding the emu. But anyways, I really want a mini cow. There's such a thing as a mini cow, and you could get one if you look and pay attention. You could get one for as little as like about, I think, like $250. So I am thinking about a mini cow. I'm not even gonna lie. I want a miniature cow. They only get to be 150 pounds, 3 feet high. It's like a little pet, like a big dog. You know, like if you have a Great Dane, you can have a mini cow. Yeah, really. So let's see what else. So I'm dating an awesome guy. We're actually engaged, but he's awesome. Um, um, no, I don't want a pig. I don't want a pig. Wait, like I gotta go back through all y'all comments because I think I addressed everything. And no, we are not a family of black hippies. We country. Um, um, the major thing that I'm gonna be saving up for on this bus is the solar energy system because because I am a farmer, I want to have enough power to have a deep freezer, a refrigerator, and also AC because is Adam's a big guy, and he deal with heat like I can, even with all the windows. Um, so let's see. Yeah, a big dog you can eat. Yes, that's exactly what a miniature cow is. A big dog that you can eat. And also it will give you some nice fertilizer too. Some nice like cow poop, fertilized ground. Same thing with the chicken poop. So yeah, so I met Adam a year ago while I was working at the distillery. He did improv comedy shows. He arranged them and whatnot. And little did I know, he just kept coming around to see me. So uh, I left 7-3, and or they left me. I don't know. They finally figured out that I needed to go, I guess. And he kept up with me and followed me and got me to perform doing comedy shows and storytelling and everything else. And then on Halloween, things changed a lot. Yeah. And I guess you could say it's kind of a done deal. So we will be moving into the bus. At least the plan is to move into the bus full time uh, before the end of this month. Uh, we will be moving the bus over to the tomorrow, though. I'm actually sitting on my bed. We had to pack everything up. Right now, we're trying to figure out. Sorry, guys. The selfie stick. So right now, we are trying to figure out what in what way we're going to start doing the work on the bus, because we had to change things up unexpectedly because, as I said, the bank account said we couldn't afford to stay here another 2 weeks, or yeah, another 2 weeks. So that means that although we got the floor up, which you can see, let me hold on. So if you look here, we got the floor up. What's on the floor right now is an adhesive, and that adhesive is so hard to get off. And we were in the process of we had we were at Home Depot to buy a wire brush to start using to take that adhesive off the floor, because I bought this cleaner that, although it loosened up the adhesive, it did nothing to really take it off. And I was like using a floor tile scraper and then using a metal brush scraper, and it was still like not clean. So I did some more research and I found out that there's a wire brush attachment that you could put on an angle grinder, and there's also an attachment that you can, well, they make the same wire brush attachment for like different types of automatic tools, like for your drill, for your angle grinder, for whatever else little thingy. So we were at Home Depot going to pick up the wire brush, and I was like, oh well, let me check my account because I might have to transfer money. Child, my bank account was laughing at me. So we got the wire brush, and like in the midst of leaving Home Depot and coming back to the apartment, um, we decided that we would just pack up the bus and be out of here in the next few days. Actually, he wanted to be out of here today, but um, Adam's schedule doesn't allow for it today, so it's gonna happen tomorrow. So yeah, so that's it. So that this is everything that you see on the bus right now. Uh, we have some of the materials that we're gonna use to put in the bus, like the cabinets and whatnot. One of the weird things that I did that, like, at first, like, it shocked people that I even thought that way. But one of the things that I definitely decided to do was that I wanted to keep all of my sturdy cabinetry. So, like, I have a sturdy bookcase and I have a sturdy entertainment center and I have a sturdy dresser. Well, we're going to keep all of that and we're going to input and utilize that within the bus, as far as to make benches and storage, cover it up, and the entertainment center is most likely going to turn into a bed. So it's really interesting as far as like how things are planning out. But I'm so of the mind that, if we're gonna do this, we might as well work smart and not hard, because like this is gonna be our house for, I'm guessing, at least 3 years, maybe 5 years. I don't know. There's a lot of work that I want to learn to do. Um, I want to learn to be an electrician, and I'm actually starting courses for that in June. And I want to learn how to work on a diesel engine. So that's I think I'm gonna first get my wiring down. Simply because, as you can see, we have a lot of wires out. I want to get my wiring down first, but after I get my wiring down, I'm going to start learning how to work on some diesel engines, because that is just exciting to me. Just to know that I have a house on wheels and that we could get up and go, especially living in New Orleans during hurricane season. And then also we'll be able to travel and do what we love, which is, me is growing, and he loves performing and working with kids. It's kind of creepy. I mean, if I wasn't in a no, like, I'm in a relationship with him, and I'm just like, dude, stop it. Wait till we have kids. You can't do this yet. Wait till we have kids. So, anyways, this is gonna be my mobile workstation in my home. Um, we're gonna put some countertops and storage space in the front, and also a divider so the dogs can't get in there, because that's one of the requirements of cottage industry. And not only that, it's just like funky to have dogs in your kitchen. Um, hey, I grew up black and southern. Don't judge me. Um, So we're gonna put a little divider up that way and grow some plants up there too. But I will still be making my jams and jellies, and that's how I, on top of gig work, that's how I look forward to supporting my lifestyle, which will be living in my tiny house on wheels, and gardening and doing more research on remediating soil, and growing, like, I guess you could say, urban homesteads. I mean, like, this is not me going really, really crazy right quick, but think about it like this. You have within your capacity, like, seriously, to purchase a house, find some place that somebody can let you possibly tend, because if they're not using it, they have to at least take care of it and cut grass or whatnot. You could possibly find you a place, set yourself up, and start living sustainably. I mean, and not just living sustainably, but rejuvenating your soul and your intellect. Because that's really why I'm doing this. Like, I want to say it was 2014. I went into work at my job. This is when I was still working at the Superdome, and what do they call it? Fast paced hospitality beverage sales, in a mid level management position. And I go into work, and I'm just like going, there must be something more for me to do in this job. And they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I've had this job and I've had this position for, at that time, 6 years. And, well, 5 years. And in the 5 years I've worked here, I do the same thing. And now you require me to do this for longer amounts of time because I'm supposedly good at it. But what I'm good at is basically more menial than me doing management. So you have me working at a job that basically just drives me crazy, because, like, I feel like my brain is atrophying. And they were like, how you know a word like atrophy? Now I was like, get a dictionary, look it up. But they didn't understand when I told them that me having a job. Oh wow, look. Okay. See, now I'm seeing all of y'all stuff. I was like, wow, nobody's saying nothing? Hmm. Oh, hey. Okay. So she says she takes heat better than Adam. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I was wondering what happened to y'all chat. It just like stopped. I was like, I know people talking. Give me 1 second. Um, yeah, but the vinegar ain't taking up this adhesive. I wish it was. Um, oh wow. Y'all been having a whole conversation. YouTube didn't tell me nothing. Wait, who getting a Greyhound? Oh, T951. You know I'm gonna have a composting toilet. Okay, so like my uncle think I'm crazy for that because he was like, I could give you sewage hookup when I give you water, like sewage and water. So you don't have to have a composting toilet. And I was like, I want a composting toilet because like I don't want to have to deal with having to unhook. I don't want to have to deal with like having like a black tank. That's like nasty. Let's see. Okay, so anyways, back to wherever I was at. I'm sorry. Forgot where I was at before I read the comments. Let's see. There we go. So, anyways, my brain was just like atrophying while I was working at this job because it was just like, what am I supposed to do other than count and police people? Because like I'm not no cop. I'm chill as I don't know what. And you want me to like basically write numbers and snitch? I can't. There must be something more. Like I've been doing the same thing so long, and yeah. So, anyways, I am, as I told my uncle, I'm checking out, y'all. I'm so checking out, and and I'm happy for it. Um, I am choosing to live I guess we can say, an alternative lifestyle. And I'm doing so simply because I believe it's better for my mental health. It's better for my welfare, and I think also for my emotional, intellectual growth. It's the best choice for me. Um, as we all know, I have roughed it before when I was living in the old family house, as I mentioned to uh, my sister earlier today. Is who losing it? Keisha, are you asking me if I'm losing it? No, I'm not losing it. Not losing it at all. Um, yeah, that's exactly right. I not only am I getting freedom from most bills, but what I'm getting otherwise, as far as being able to live my life on my terms, being able to breathe a sigh of relief because I don't have to worry about going into work, a job with holes, and not having job security. Oh wow, private number. I don't answer private numbers. Decline, and hopefully they'll leave a voicemail. So no, it's the option that's gonna let me have the freedom and invest time in my own personal intellectual and spiritual growth, as well as my health and what I love doing, which is remediating soil, which is a very real problem, and finding out, ways to grow sustainably. Because I really do think that it's something that everybody uh, needs to do. And do it myself personally. So, um, that now I will catch up with you all later. Um, if you like this video, please thumbs it up. Oh wait, or get a lot and have a bathroom. Okay, so wait, here we go. Oh, so see now you're talking and you're gonna keep me more. So I did talk to Uncle Boop Boop about building an outhouse, and Uncle Boop Boop said that it was like, why would you do such a thing? Why would you just why would you put an outhouse there? And I was like, well, I don't want to have the sewage directly hooked up to my bus. And he was like, but Keely, you can do it. And I'm like, I can do it, or are you gonna do it for me? Like, there's a big difference. But why is it that a lot of people worry about how you're gonna do your business while you're living on a vehicle? Like, I've heard about people getting gym memberships, and when you um, when you get a gym membership, you go to work out, and then they have the showers afterwards. So really and truly, you have a gym membership, you stay healthy, you build your physique, you take a shower, you get clean every day, and if you live in New Orleans, um, nor the New Orleans Recreational Department, or whatever it's called, Nord, they actually have free gyms with showers and pools and equipment, so you can actually go work out and take your showers for free. I'm just saying. I mean, this is, like I said, this is a whole new wondrous journey that I'm going on. And it's about thinking outside of the box, and it's also about questioning and learning what indeed I live to, what I need to survive. And when I say that, I have been downsizing and minimalizing everything in my apartment consistently, and I'm going to continue to do so. So, yeah, I look forward to taking you all on that journey with me, and I am going to try to begin to consistently post at least every other day. But if I post tonight from home, don't judge me. And when I say from home, it will not be this home, the bus. It'll be from the apartment that we are sharing until we move on to the bus later on this month. So, yeah, it's been nice catching up with y'all, even though I was a little bit lax on the whole little scrolling up, scrolling down part with the chat. I know I'll get better. And look forward to more posts from the lot. um, Post from the lot, and building up the soil and remediating that soil, and then getting the new plants in the ground. I already have some transplants, and they are most likely going to go right over there on that baker's rack until we get stuff more sorted out, because it's New Orleans, it's humid, we don't have shit done anyway, so might as well grow some food. I promise y'all, I'm not crazy. I'm just a little eccentric. So, until next time, beautiful people, it's been awesome, and I will catch you later. Bye.